What's going on, guys? Sugarwood Kool-Aid here, coming back to you with a new video actually this time. I'm actually going to be doing my deck profile from my top 8 deck from this past weekend at locals. I don't know exactly what place I came in. I didn't check. It was my first time. The only people I did pretty good. The only people I lost to came in first and second, so that's pretty good. And yeah, so this weekend I played my Ritual Beast deck, which I've been promising a deck profile for, and I never got to, but yeah, I do it now. It's still, my deck's still not done. I didn't want to post a deck profile till it was done, but figured what the hey, I might as well. So start with my main deck. Yeah, it was pretty fun. I beat an Odd Eyes Magician deck 2-1, then I 2-0'd a Girgia. So I didn't beat that good of decks. I don't know if it was beginner's luck or what. But yeah, that was my first ever locals, and it was fun. I wish I would have taken a trade binder because my cards got attacked when I was there. People were swarming looking through my cards asking for them, and I told everybody who looked in my binder, not everything's for sale or anything. So yeah, they went through it. But anyhow, yeah, so I got 2-0'd both times against Cosmos was the guy who came in first, and the guy who came in second ran Zephyras, which I had never seen anybody run, but it was more like a Yang Zing Zephyra combo. So Yang Zings are pretty common, I guess. But yeah, anyhow, so I ran 3 Elders, obviously, 1 Lyra, 1 win, or 2 wins, and 1 Zephyra. But if I would have had it my way, I would have ran 1 win and added something else. I'll tell you later what I would have added. So then you got 3 Apelio. Most people run 2. I like 3. 3 Cannahawk is a necessity. You got 3. You want to open up with one of these or both of those 2. You got the 1 Petalfin. And then if you don't open up with Cannahawk, you want to open up with a Rampengu and an Elder. Yeah, and that's all the Ritual Beasts. And honestly, I'm probably going to cut her down to 1. Zephyr's only in here because you need another name. Honestly, you're going to want to use Cannahawk on her probably. Or don't summon her unless you know you can get rid of her, because I had it a couple times where she got destroyed on field and she went to the extra deck instead of the graveyard, and I had no way of getting her back out. So yeah, so watch that. Yeah, so that's all them. And then my only other monsters are Ryo and Cravons. Now, honestly, I'm gonna take out Win for another Cravons, because I had a couple times where my Synchros would get bounced back to my hand, and I would have been able to make them next turn if I would have had another Cravons in my deck. So yeah, Cravons is nice too because he can't be destroyed by card effects. Sorry about bumping the camera. So now here's our spells. 1 Bonds. I used to run 2 of these, but I just like having my Alta Guy Pelio's effect. Book. Defish, which I pulled that first turn, or Macro almost every time. 2 E-Telly, which normally second game I'd side out 1. 2 MST, which I might take out. I may add... I don't know, though, because I don't want to play Wavering Eyes. I'm going to try to get a Galaxy Cyclone. Raigeki. Then for... That's all the spells. And then... I run 2 Ambush, which I might run 3 from now on. I don't think I need to. I think I ran it. Most people run 3 regardless. You run 3 Steeds. I only did that a couple times. I ran 3 Grand Horns. This is where I got caught, because Cosmos, these were pretty much useless against the kid that had Cosmos. So I'm going to take a couple of these out and put them in the side. Run something else. Then you got your Macro, which I was so clutch. And then you guys are going to be surprised with this card. I'm going to tell you about it right now. Punch in the Box. This card is pretty good. Nobody looks at it. All the people that I showed it to there that I talked to, like, yeah, that's a pretty good card. I don't get why nobody's playing it. But what you do is when your opponent's monster declares an attack while they control 2 or more monsters, target the attacking monster, negate the attack, and if you do, send one other monster they control to the graveyard. Then the targeted monster loses attack equal to the original attack or defense, whichever is higher, your choice of tied, of the sent monster in the graveyard. So basically, against Cosmos, if they have a little ship on board and a big ship, and they attack with like their Good Witch or whatever, not little ship, but their little cards and their big cards, you can target the little card. Then, since it doesn't target, you can just send their big ship to the graveyard, and their little one will lose all of it. But I didn't draw into it, and I was really upset because I wanted to try it. I didn't draw into it all 4 matches, all 4 rounds. So yeah. And then I ran a Solemn, a Torrential, and a Vanities. Yeah, that Punch in the Box is something I'm trying. In my other deck that I'm going to be using a lot more than this one now. I just ran this one because it was good until it got hit. And yeah, but I think I'm going to try to take out some of the stuff in there. So you got Triple Apelio in the extra deck. I had Canahawk, which I wish it was more, but it's not. Petalfin, which I'm going to add a second one in. 2 Guy Apelio. I made him almost every duel. Or not almost every duel, I'd say most duels. And then that's all for the Ritual Beasts, the fusions. So then I ran an Abyss Dweller, a Castel, a Dark Rebellion, Diamond Dire, number 44 Sky Pegasus, number 50 Black Ship, number 101 Silent Honor Arc. And I should have made that against Cosmos. I never did. I don't know why. I don't remember if I think I had the chance to, and I didn't because I had to get rid of something on board. Castel, I don't think I made all day. I made Dark Rebellion once. Diamond Dire I made. Number 44, I only have it in there for end of duel. But I actually just got a Gaga Cowboy this weekend, so I'm going to take that out. I never made that, never made that. I pretty much lived off my Ritual Beast, and I made this a lot this weekend. Goyo Guardian. I love this card. It's really easy to get out with, E-Telly and Kraybons, or leave Kraybons on board for a turn. I love Goyo. You can get their rank 4s with it, and then use their rank 4s against them. Now for my side deck, which is nowhere close to being a completed side deck. Like, I don't even think I have 15 cards in here. It's just what I had, what I took, just in case I faced Pendulums or Cosmos, which it didn't help me against Cosmos because I didn't draw anything. Majesty's Fiend, never used it. I couldn't draw into it. Kaiser Coliseum, I used against the Zephyr player, and I slowed him down a lot. But in the end, I had to just give up the duel because I had nothing. 3 Spell Shattering Arrows, which I have a video where I rant about this and talk about how good it is. And people agree with me. It's just, and I used it a few times. I used it against the Geargia kid because he was running triple machine assembly line, so his monsters were getting a bunch of attack. So I sided it game 2 and used it against him. I used it against the Odd Eyes guy too I face. I had put my 3rd Ritual Beast Ambush, which I don't think I sided him once. Breakthrough Skill, which I don't think I sided him once. Full House, which I don't think I sided him once. Malevolent Catastrophe, which I don't think I sided him once. Punch in the Box, which I did side him, but still didn't draw into. Then Time Space Trap Hole, which I never drew into when I sided it in. So this was just something I threw together, the side deck. It's not like I had anything for it. But yeah, this deck is fun. I love searching. I love the idea of thinning out your deck as much as possible in one turn. And this deck definitely does it. Because you get in there, like, third turn, you can basically go through half your deck. More than half your deck. After the third turn, you'll be down to a quarter of your deck. 10 cards. Yeah. I love this deck. This is my favorite deck ever. I'm going to keep it together. But next time I go, I'm going to run my Perform Pal deck I've been working on. Which you guys are like, Perform a Pal? I thought it was Performage. But mine is mainly Perform Pals. I do have the Performage engine in there. You'll see it. But yeah. So I'm going to probably... I don't think this deck will be retired, but I'm going to put it on the shelf. Because, I mean, Pendulums is the way to go now. Like I said, it was my first ever locals, and if I would have won the last duel, I would have came in second or third. So, I mean, it was top 8. I think there were only like 19 to 20 people there, but it was fun. I loved the experience. It was weird seeing like playing against, because the Gear Gig, I don't know how old he was, but he was like 12 at the most. Like, that's being generous. So it was really cool, and he was good. And the kid who won the whole thing, the Cosmo kid, he was only like 14 at the most, I would say. And he had freaking Cosmos. I was like, where do you get your money, boy? Yeah, but it was fun. And I used this playmat there, and I was happy because a lot of people didn't have sweet playmats like this. There were some cool ones. A lot of them had those expensive ones, the $80 cloth ones. But yeah, anyhow, I'm gonna stop rambling before I go too long. And this is Sugar Kool-Aid, and I'm out of here. Deuces.